Welcome to Cheenta School of Statistics and Data Science. Today we are going to solve problem 7 of IIT JAM MS 2020. Let us proceed with the question. Here it is given a function, two-dimensional function r cos r to r defined by fxy 2x square minus xy minus 3y square minus 3x plus 7y. Now we have to check whether the point 1, 1 is a point of local maximum, point of local minimum, a saddle point, or not a critical point. Now let us proceed with the following solution. Given f is a function from r cos r to r given by fxy equals 2x square minus xy minus 3y square minus 3x plus 7y. Now we will calculate the partial derivatives of different orders and equate them to 0 to get the solutions of x and y. So the first order partial derivative with respect to x is denoted by fx, which is equal to del by del x fxy, which turns out to be 4x minus y minus 3. Again, the first order partial derivative with respect to y, which is del by fxy, is turns out to be minus x minus 6y plus 7. Now the second order partial derivatives with respect to x, which is del square by del x square fxy, is equal to 4. The second order partial derivative with respect to y, which is del square by del y square fxy, which turns out to be minus 6. Now we will calculate the partial derivatives first with respect to y, then with respect to x, which is del square by del x del y fxy, which turns out to be minus 1 on calculating. Now equating fx equal to 0, we get this equation, and fy equal to 0, we get this equation. Now solving both these equations gives us the value of x as 1, y as 1. Now we will check whether this coordinate x equal to 1, y equal to 1, whether it is a local maximum, local minimum, a critical point, or a saddle point. Now let us for that we calculate this quantity fxx, fyy minus fxy square at the point x equal to 1, y equal to 1, which on calculating from the expressions we have evaluated earlier turns out to be minus 25, which is a negative quantity less than 0. Hence 1, 1 has to be a saddle point. Because if this quantity is less than 0, from our theory we know that it becomes a saddle point. Hence option C is correct in this case. Hence for this question our option C turns out to be correct.
Hello guys, welcome to Cheenta School of Statistics and Data Science. We are a team of extremely passionate teachers, researchers and statisticians from the top universities of India and USA. Our mission is to help you curve your career in statistics, data science and machine learning. How do we do that? Number 1, we help you build your foundations. We achieve that by making an optimized plan for your learning journey. Number 2, we help you prepare and ace your entrance examinations in statistics and data science like IIT JAM MS, ISI MStat and CMI MSc Data Science. Number 3, we give our absolute best to help you design your career by organizing workshops and certified data science courses. To book a trial class for your preparation courses of IIT JAM MS, ISI MStat and CMI MSc Data Science, check out the first link in the description below. If you're enjoying the video, show some love by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. We welcome you again to this passionate community of budding statisticians and data scientists. Let's enjoy the rest of the video. Stay tuned and stay blessed.
Today we are going to solve this interesting problem from IIT JAM MS, problem 8, 2023. The question reads as, let E1, E2 and E3 be 3 events such that we have given that probability E1 intersection E2 1 by 4, E1 intersection E3 is equal to probability E2 intersection E3 as 1 by 5 and probability E1 intersection E2 intersection E3 as 1 by 6. Then we have to find the probability that among the 3 events E1, E2, E3, the probability that at least 2 events occur. We are given the 4 options. Now let us proceed with the solution part. Here we are given that E1, E2, E3 are 3 events such that their respective probabilities are given. Now, probability that at least 2 of the events occur, that is probability at least either E1 intersection E1 and E2 will occur, or E1 and E3 will occur, E2 and E3 will occur, at least one of them will occur. Therefore, it becomes probability E1 intersection E2 union E1 intersection E3 union E2 intersection E3. This means that probability at least one of these events will occur. If we expand it by point cast theorem, we get probability E1 intersection E2 plus probability E1 intersection E3 plus probability E2 intersection E3. Now we know that probability E1 intersection E2 intersection E1 intersection E3 is equivalent to probability E1 intersection E2 intersection E3. Again, probability E1 intersection E3 intersection E2 intersection E3 is probability E1 intersection E2 intersection E3, and again probability of E1 intersection E2 intersection E2 intersection E3 is again probability E1 intersection E2 E3 plus probability we get from the formula of Poincare theorem, we get plus probability E1 intersection E2 E3. This is the whole formula of Poincare theorem that we know. Therefore, it's now simple calculation that we get probability at least two of the events occur, which is equal to probability E1 intersection E2 plus probability E1 intersection E3 plus probability E2 intersection E3 minus 2 into probability E1 intersection E2 intersection E3. It follows from here. One of the probability E1 intersection E3 to cancels out, hence 2 are remaining. Now simple putting the values here, we get 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 minus 2 into 1 by 6, which turns out to be 19 by 60. Sorry, 19 by 60. Hence option C is correct in this case. Therefore, probability that at least 2 events occur is 19 by 60. Hence for this question, our option C is correct.